clean one of those, sweetie.
I'm not a waitress. I'm from Delaney Investments.
Why would they send a secretary instead of someone important? Which doesn't make any sense. This merger's a huge deal for both our companies.
Well, I'm not a secretary either.
Fine, junior executive, or whatever PC term you want to be called. My point is, Delaney promised me they'd send a shot caller, not the office cheerleader.
Well, you know what they say. Appearances can be deceiving.
In this case, your appearance tells us everything. No one as small and as meek as you is ever making the important decisions for any company, let alone the biggest investment firm on the West Coast.
Never say never.
I'll say it. You'll never reach that level of your career. I mean that literally because you're a tiny thing that can barely reach the bottom shelf, and because succeeding in business requires a certain amount of toughness. No offense, darling, but you just aren't equipped to succeed in the dog-eat-dog world of big business.
Oh.
Isn't that right, gentlemen?
True story.
Well, I'm who the company sent. So, do you want to still have this meeting, or should I just leave?
No. If you want to learn how the big boys do business, then you're welcome to tag along. We're headed to the bar to go over the finer points of the merger for the meeting next week. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn a thing or two.
Lucky me. Oh, thank you, but no.
Come on. This is how business gets done in the real world. You said you want to learn how the big dogs do it, right?
Maybe this is how you like to do business, but not me. I like to keep a clear head.
Oh, I get it. It probably only takes one drink to get someone so mini drunk. See, this is another reason I can tell you're not cut out for the world of big business. Some of the best networking opportunities happen over cocktails. Ain't that right, fellas?
Yes, sir.
Right.
What's your problem, Gary? That's top shelf tequila.
Maybe she's right. It wouldn't hurt to stay sober, at least until we finish talking about the merger.
Are you joking? Ugh, tell me you're not letting this chick get to you. Come on, I taught you better than that.
I'm serious. Derek, look, you even talked about how important this is. If we don't do the merger, we're all out of jobs.
It's in the bag, Gary. I negotiate these kind of deals all the time. Trust me. Now, come on, drink up. Gary, as your boss, I'm telling you, you should never take advice from someone who looks like she should be afraid of her own shadow.
Excuse me?
I'm not trying to be mean. I'm being honest. Making it to the top of the mountain is a combat sport. There's no time for fear or second guessing. If you're not charging forward, you're falling behind. You see, to succeed in business, you have to be bold, loud, brash, and willing to take risks. And those are all virtues which you lack, my dear. Oh, that burns so good.
Does that mean we can finally get down to business?
Yeah.
Good. Now, we were wondering how your company is going to handle the new personnel if this merger goes through.
When this merger goes through, that's the last thing they'll have to worry about.
Oh, why is that?
Because I'm an excellent judge of character, for one thing. And secondly, figuring out who's dead weight is simple. Just look at their sales numbers, and whoever isn't cutting it, I'll fire. Easy peasy.
I don't think that's going to work.
Well, I don't really care what you think. That's why I'm CEO.
You can't get a complete picture if you look at just raw numbers.
Maybe you can't.
I would recommend meeting with employees in addition to looking at the numbers. That way you can speak to them directly and get a complete picture.
Meet with them? That'll take weeks. Trust me, I know the kind of people I need to run my company properly.
If that were true, you would not need this merger to keep your company afloat.
Listen up, little lady. I've forgotten more about succeeding in business than you'll ever know. So why don't you stop doubting me and start being grateful for all the wisdom I'm dropping?
She's right. You can't go off of numbers alone, and employees' value may extend far beyond their sales numbers.
No one asked for your opinion, Gary. When I want you to speak, I'll tell you. Until then, keep your mouth shut.
Hey, that's no way to talk to a coworker.
First, he's not a coworker. He's an underling.
Wow.
An underling.
He works for me, not the other way around.
But that does not give you the right to talk to him or to anyone with disrespect.
See? That right there. That's what's holding you back. You can't be so soft in this line of work. You have to be willing to make the tough decisions, even if that means raising your voice. That's why you'll be working as a secretary for the rest of your life.
Come on, no, there's no need for that.
No, there's no need for you. Not anymore. You're fired, Gary.
What?
I said you're fired. You're weak. And weakness is like a virus. It can destroy an entire company if you let it run amok. So, you're gone. I'll have one of the girls mail you all the crap from your office. I said, get out of here!
You cannot fire him because of me.
You could leave with him for all I care.
Well, this meeting is not over.
Since your company didn't care enough to send someone important, I'm done wasting my time with you. Tell your boss I'll see him at the meeting next week. Nice. Gary, didn't I fire you already?
Yes, you fired him. And I hired him.
You?
Well, that's right. I'm Molly Delaney, the CEO, not the secretary. You see, I've been doubted by men like you my entire career. Men who think that they are better than me because I am smaller or quieter than they are. Men who think they can mock and belittle me without consequence because they're big and strong. But in the end, I outworked, outlasted, and outdid each and every one of them. I exceeded their expectations of me because even though I am small, I'm mighty. The truth is, I've accomplished more in my career than all four of you combined. That's why your company needs mine just to survive.
Well then, someone with your extensive experience should know that this merger is a good deal for both our companies. Can't we put this petty personal stuff aside and focus on closing the deal?
Oh, you're right. It is a good deal. Which is why I just got off the phone with your board of directors and told them I'm only going along with this merger if they fire you. And your entire executive team.
Wait, what?
My board would never agree to that.
Right.
They know I am this company.
Well, as a matter of fact, they did agree to it, which you probably have learned about 5 minutes ago. You've all been fired.
No.
What?
Hold on.
You can't do this to me. No one can run this company the way I do.
Oh, and that's a good thing, because you let your giant ego run this company into the ground.
What's so funny, Gary?
Nothing. It's just that you did run this company into the ground. And that's why she hired me to run it.
You're naming Gary CEO?
Oh, you bet I am. He's dedicated, passionate, and unlike you, knows how to work well with others. Get him out of here.
You're making a big mistake.
Hey, I'm calling HR.
Hey,